Goods from all over the world get shipped from port to port, China to the US, Japan to Korea, and Mexico to Canada. All these imported goods come directly from point A to point B, but there's something that stops Guam from getting all their goods right away like the other countries.
The Jones Act.
The Jones Act.
Jones Act.
The 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 Jones Act. The Jones Act. The Jones Act. Pew, 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 pew.
Now, what is the Jones Act? The Jones Act is a law that regulates maritime commerce in the US. Goods shipped from places like Japan and China must first enter a port along the coast of the US mainland. There, they're transferred onto a US-owned ship, and only after that can they finally reach their destination of Guam. Established in 1917, the Jones Act was made mainly as an attempt to improve national security. But along with it, it also helped maintain the shipbuilding industry in the US and provide more job opportunities within the maritime workforce. But with every positive comes a negative. Although the Jones Act provides about 650,000 jobs a year, it hurts the economy more than it helps it. This graph displays the cost of consumer goods in areas like Guam and Puerto Rico before and after the Jones Act was passed. Now that I got your attention, here's the actual numbers. Consumer products get marked up about 15 to 20%, which raises the cost of living about 13%. This markup combined with salaries staying relatively static makes living in general more difficult. You can now see why this is a problem. Because of these problems, the Jones Act has been heavily advocated to be revoked from Guam and Hawaii. Antonio Wampat from Guam and Patsy Mink of Hawaii, along with other Hawaiian senatorial delegations, have been great advocates for the situation at hand. Other U.S. territories like the American Samoa and the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands have had the Jones Act removed or pardoned, so why not remove it from places like Guam and Hawaii? The reluctance to remove the Jones Act from Guam stems from our importance to the U.S. military. The unpredictability that would come from removing the Jones Act from Guam is too big of a risk for the U.S. to make. From a diplomatic standpoint, the direct interference of foreign ships entering Guam cuts off any possible relationships that could be made between Guam and other nations. Because of the reasons stated earlier, we believe that the Jones Act is here to stay. Guam's importance to the military and the jobs provided to the mainland of the US will be the main factors in the case of keeping the Jones Act active.